This video was made possible by EA GameChangers. In today's video, I'm going to be answering some much asked questions from the GameChangers about the Discover University Sims 4 expansion pack. So the question and answer was provided by the GameChangers program and the SimGurus and Maxis Studio. So let's get started. How long does a school year take? So a single semester, or as they call them term, lasts 5 weekdays. A sim earns a degree after passing 12 university classes, and your sim can take 1 to 4 classes each term, so it can take between 3 and 12 terms to earn a degree. Can adults and elders go back to university too? Yes, they can. So it's not only young adults, adults and elders can attend university after being accepted. Will Sims age normally when they're at university? Yes, they will continue to age, and the term length does not change for the different lifespan lengths. Do you have to do a degree in one go, or can you take classes, take a break, and do another term after? Sims may choose to take as long as they wish in between terms, though taking a break will lose any scholarships they've been awarded. So keep that in mind. Can you flunk a semester and have to redo? You can fail individual classes and need to retake them. You can also do poorly enough across all of your classes that your Sims may face academic probation or suspension. How and when do Sims apply for university? They can apply a week before they age up to young adults, so when they're teenagers. The applications go to both universities, and then they can then choose which university they want to go to and which degree they want to pursue once they get their acceptance letter. They will need to apply, but they can be offered scholarships that they didn't apply for if they are accepted into enough distinguished degrees. What is the difference between a distinguished degree and a normal one? Distinguished degrees require more skills and higher school grades to get accepted into, and will earn your sim greater career rewards. Can your sim complete 2 or more degrees at the same time? No. They can switch, but they will lose credits, or they can just start another one once they have completed the previous degree. Can 2 or more sims from the same household attend university at the same time? Yes, each will have to enrol separately, but the household can continue to be played separately once they have signed up. Tell us a bit more about the world. So the world is called Britechester, and there are 3 neighbourhoods in the world. You have the Foxbury Institute with the Foxbury University, you've got the Britechester University, and you have the Gibbs Hall, which is the town area. This is where the library is located. So there is a library between the 2 universities. Britechester is based on the UK and Europe, so it is very rainy and overcast most of the time. Are there any new lot traits? Yes, there are 2. So you've got the study spot. So this is where your Sims will gain skills faster, and there's also the University Student Hangout, which encourages Sims to hang out together, and food and drink are often cheaper there, so that's great to know. What about aspirations? So there's one new aspiration. This is the academic aspiration, and this is basically to attend university and get a career afterwards. Do you have to live in the university? No, you don't. Your Sims can choose to stay at home, move into a new lot, or move into university housing. For the university housing, they can choose their roommates by deciding whether they want male, female, or no gender restriction, but these Sims will be random and you can't play as them. If you choose to move into a new lot, you can invite Sims to live with you as roommates. You do this by placing an ad, and then potential roommates will show up at your Sim's house, and then you can choose whether you want them to move in or not. You can only have 10 Sims max, and you need to have a bed for every roommate. The university housing is a venue type lot, so it's like a library or a restaurant. You can't edit it while your Sims are living there, you need to move them out first, so make sure you edit it before they move in the first place. How do you choose your dorm on a lot? You need to claim the bed. So click on the bed and select the option. There are 4 pre-made households to choose from, and there's also a ghost at Britechester University. Can you live in the new world without going to university there? Yes, you can. Can other Sims who aren't students visit the university? No Sims are restricted from visiting the university. There will be events running from time to time, so non-students can attend these skill classes in the classroom building. There aren't any open days either for teenage Sims, but they can still come and walk around the university. What are the real-world advantages of getting a university degree? So your Sims will start their career at a higher level, they will get more pay, they will get a signing bonus, faster promotion, and also better work performance. Can your Sims have a full-time job while at university? Yes, they can, but you won't be able to choose a specific class time if they have a job. Can your Sims get pregnant at university? Yes, but if they're living in the university housing, you will be encouraged to move somewhere so you can better take care of your child. You won't be kicked out of the university classes, but at the end of term you can choose to enrol again or wait. Sims with children or pets cannot live in university housing, but you can make any of the lots residential if you want to. You can also place any lot in the university world, so there isn't a gym, but you could always add one. Are any careers locked behind degrees? No. Are there any new careers? Yes, there are 3. So you've got engineering, education and law. These are work from home careers, so they can do a lot of the work at home, but they can also go into the office too. Are there sororities or fraternities? No, but you could always make your own. Is there a swimming pool? No, but there are 3 open area swimming areas, so there's one in each of the neighbourhoods, which is really cool. So it's a bit like an ocean really. Are there any new skill books? Yes, so there's a new skill book for research and debate, and there's also one for robots. There is no online only version of getting a degree, you have to actually attend classes, etc. Which university is known for what? So debating is really popular at Bridechester, and then at Foxbury they do a lot of robotics. How does university work? So they go to classes, but you can't actually go to the classes with them. It's like going to most careers. But all classes have homework, similar to high school, and each class also has a final requirement. There will either be a final exam, so that's taken in class, a final paper, which is written on a computer, or a final presentation, which you create on the new presentation board. Homework will be the same, but presentations will be different depending on the degree. Are there active workshops, labs, groups for me to follow my Sims to? There are no scheduled active classes or labs. Sims will actively do things to help their grades, like doing their homework, writing their term papers, creating presentations and studying. They also have university organisations that have scheduled events. How do study groups work? All it is the study together or study with interaction that brings Sims together to study from their textbooks. Can you befriend or be romantic with a professor to boost their grades? Professors are existing Sims in the world, so your Sims may already have a relationship with them. They can do all the normal interactions they used to do, and if they have a good relationship with them, it is easier for them to succeed and they can get extra credit. Can professors be fired? No, they can't. What about bikes? So bikes are part of the Discover University expansion pack. Do bikes have limited routing, or can they be ridden anywhere? Bikes can be ridden anywhere, there is space. But they can also follow the route that is similar to running. Do bikes disappear into your inventory or stay parked on a lot? Bikes are automatically put into your inventory when dismounting, but they can be live grabbed from the inventory and placed into the world. Do kids, toddlers have bike options? Unfortunately, no they don't. Can bikes be used in all worlds? Yes they can. How do Sims pay for university? They can either pay in a lump sum at the beginning, or they can pay with a loan, which they pay off at the end, but they can also do odd jobs to get a head start on paying it off. Households with less money are more likely to get a scholarship, and they can also get scholarships depending where they live, so there is the Willow Creek grant for Sims living there. Mostly these are only for teenagers and young adults. What happens if you don't repay your student loan? the repo man will come and take objects that are pretty much the same value as the loan. The repo man will only show if you fail to pay off your student loans. What other activities can your Sims do at university? Each university has a soccer team and an esports team. Your Sims can join either, practice on weekdays, and then on Fridays and Saturdays they have matches, which again you can't actually go to. The two universities compete against each other, so there's no other universities involved in this. As they are playing the match, you'll get pop-ups, so you can make decisions that will influence which team wins. Can kids play soccer? Other Sims can juggle with the ball or kick around with others, but only Sims at university can practice in the after-school activity. What is that robot arm? This is a robotic wearable technology that Sims make at the robotics workstation. It helps them craft faster and also protects them from injuries whilst they are using the table. Sims can craft utility bots and RC quadcopters at the robotics workstation. The RC quadcopters are toys that they can play with, and the utility bots help your Sims around the house by cleaning, gardening, repairing objects, playing music, and serving food at parties. Can robotics be learnt outside of the university? Yes, so teenagers, young adults, adults and elders can use the robotic workstation, and they can also read about robotics to level up in that skill. Will the robot take up a household slot? Yes. When Servo is activated, they will be added to the household and will take up a slot. Can your Sims date woohoo with a robot? It's funny what people ask. Yes, they can date, they can marry, they can woohoo, they can divorce, but they can't procreate with the robot, but they can do pretty much everything else. Can robots woohoo in the shower? Yes, but water and servo don't mix, and make sure your Sim has sufficient handiness to repair rusting servos exposed to water. How does the cafeteria bar work? So this is located on the student commons. The cost is free, but it is only available at certain times of the day. It can be placed on a house lot, and then it has to be staffed, but this costs because you have to pay for the food if you use it that way. Are we able to have a full kitchen in the dorms? Stoves and grills are a fire hazard, so they aren't allowed, but you can have fridges and microwaves. There's also a mini fridge that you can purchase from the kiosks on campus. This provides quick meals and canned drinks. So there's new recipes on this fridge, including instant noodles, pizza rolls, breakfast burritos. There's also a new deliver pizza option, not on the fridge though. So they can't have things that are going to cause a fire hazard, but if they do live off campus and in a house with all their roommates, then they can have a normal, fully working kitchen. Will Sims still be part of a household if they leave to go to university? If you split the household by having a Sim attend university, then they will be living as two different households, unless they are still living at home. Once a Sim graduates, can they redo the same university course? No, once they graduate they cannot do the same course again, but they can do a different course to try and get a better result. I think that's pretty much everything. If you found this video helpful, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. I hope it's answered most of the important questions that you've got about Discover University. It does make me more excited to play it now that I know a bit more about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!